Since the announcement of her death on Thursday, September 8, 2022, many have been reminiscing and opening up about their incredible interactions with Queen Elizabeth II. BBC Sports presenter Clare Balding touched on the many times she had the pleasure of meeting the Queen and opened up about a moment which left her red-faced sitting opposite the monarch. Clare joined BBC Breakfast hosts Naga Munchetty and Charlie Stayt on Saturday morning outside the gates of Buckingham Palace. The trio touched on the Queen's love for horses since she was a little girl and the passion she continued to have throughout her years, including her days at Ascot. Clare's father Ian and brother Andrew both trained the Queen's horses, but Naga had another question for her which would leave her giggling at the moment. Naga asked, "Can you tell me, because of that, the Queen would come and look at the horses, can you tell me why sausages are more important than curtsying to the Queen?" Laughing at the memory, Clare explained, "Do you know, I feel so much better since Theresa May told that story about the cheese yesterday. I had a similar incident with a sausage at the breakfast table, trying to cut it to put it on toast and it shooting across the table. The Queen was sitting at the end of the table, I grabbed the sausage and put it back on the toast and she just raised an eyebrow and I thought, okay, well, be okay." The informality of it, she loved coming to the stables because it was the one place that didn't smell of fresh paint, it smelled of horses. Life carries on. When discussing the Queen's love for horses, Naga explained, when the Queen was just 4, her father King George gave her her pony. That gift sparked her love of horses and horse racing which never dimmed. Charlie continued, "Clare Balding, you have met the Queen many, many times, you are at Buckingham Palace this morning. My first thought is, lots of people have talked about her smile, that smile that can light up a room, you have been alongside her on various occasions." Camilla pulled out of TV interview to rush to Charles' side, insight, that smile was probably never greater than it was on those kinds of occasions. Clare agreed and added, "Do you know what, Charlie, I think even more than that, even being able to be in the stables, whether it was in the morning or the evening, watching the horses on their gallops, meeting the grooms who worked with them every day, and she had an amazing ability to remember not just characteristics of her horses and generations that she bred, but also I think all of those who looked after her horses, she would know them by name. If anything happened that was difficult or bad news, they were her first thought. She loved her Highland ponies, she was very supportive of the native breeds, she loved working horses, the Queen was a very calm person. I think that is why horses responded so well to her, she was very gentle but certain in the movements that she made. You could hear her talking to horses and just the interest in them. She had cameras in the boxes so she could see fowls being born onto her iPad, or if the timing worked out, to see them in person." BBC Breakfast airs every day from 6 a.m. on BBC One.